comes pickup of Kagura, which gives her a little bit more of course, mobility. And you got a Yin Yang overturn. This is going to be contributing a whole lot of AoE damage. And if you want to really put in a comparison, Jawhead is technically like a cheaper version of Atlas. That you just...
I guess.
You can flip your teammates as well to get into safety. I guess maybe that's the main difference at the very least. So, now, Tercemar coming in for their fourth pick.
Yeah.
I guess they are lacking on more burst damage, so might as well go for, I don't know, Carry Cho sounds okay.
Carry Cho, yeah. I guess Cho is okay, but I feel like currently in the situation, Binasic, they pretty much open up the drafts here. We are going to be going for backlines all the way through. We've got a lot of burst potential for the backlines, and it needs someone to actually defend against this. And having Akai being banned out, Akai, I would say Akai is great pick, but it's banned from the side of Binasic. But Tercemar, Kagura, couple picks, it was banned in first game. So I would say, you know, both teams have a rough idea on each other's playstyles, and they're just slowly adapting it. And now, what is going to be the ban here? Oh, a little bit loud here on audio. That was a scare for us.
Team is banning. Yes, I know that for sure. Anyways, no Matilda though. So final ban come into effect. So for Binasic, it definitely matters a whole lot for them to really run the extra mile here to put them into its game number 3. But Luno seems to be that favorite pick. Now denying that pick will mean that this Roger probably will have a lot more work to do.
I'm really surprised that the Lunox got banned, considering that they already have the Kagura. Maybe double mage is going to be the idea here. Not a big fan of this, but it seems like they're limited to a point where Kaja must be picked. Just because it kind of catches the Hayabusa. A lot of iframes are being played, but at the same time, Benedetta is completely being ignored.
Oh, high loss.
Okay, is this the best? Okay, the Glorious Pathway with the Revitalize kind of saves a life, you know, but can Pain Flakes one-hit one player? This is gonna be a dirty draw, because Tercemar kind of played this exact draft with the Saber. And oh, wait a minute.
I think it's a lot harder.
They can't go for the Ling. They can't go for the Ling if they want to.
If they were to actually go for a more defensive build, and then with the Saber coming in, it's not 100% burst. But if they do add more of these fighters, add more of these tanks, why not? At least you buy a little bit more room for Oshiguri. So,
support Harley.
2 more picks. I think probably Akai is not too bad at all.
Akai's banned.
Oh,
but,
got it.
Okay. Moscow for 30 games on the sidelines, and they picked the glue. Okay. So this is going to be Binasic going full-fledged in towards the back lines, just hoping to catch somebody else, and Moscow going to be poking from the side. That means no defense on Moscow whatsoever. Kind of scary, not gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely is a very scary ordeal. Lapu Lapu is going to be the one to answer back. Doesn't matter if he's going to be facing Hayabusa or Glue. Lapu should just be able to hold his own.
Agreed. But with the Lapu Lapu, it's just gonna be messing around with the Glue here, with the split, and this is gonna be a tough draft here. So now, for these guys still tuning in here for the Creator Games Rise of Greatness, and you've just tuned in, this is actually game number 2 for the lower bracket finals for the Creator Games. And to sum it all up, the 10 drafts up on screen here. Kagura gonna be looking for the disengage. Jawhead going for the ejector here. Maybe even buying time for the reset on the buffs might be a possibility. Hylos for a little bit of sustainabilities alongside with Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu to try and mess around with the Glue split. Roger, you know, going to rely on Claudia just chunking around the back lines. Not an easy thing to do. Whereas Binasic, they've got 3 very, very bursty heroes with Hardy, Hayabusa, and Saber, and Moskov as a side lane farming his way through. I don't know. Very, very tough draft.
Very tough draft indeed. I'm just going for a little bit of stress because, you know, we got games ahead of us here, and I believe Binasic should be able to even up now with some really smart drafting of the Glue. We're going for a little bit of charge here. Papa now being flipped up in the air. Shouldn't be able to stop him from getting his very own orange buff.
Yep, Saber jungler being played coming from Binasic. They're going to have 30 gaming on the side, safe farming his way through. Tercemar doesn't exactly have real answers to actually catch him off guard. So that's going to be comfort picks coming in from the side of Binasic. So they're going to be hoping to banging on the spear to actually not miss up. But Anapapa going for the ejector. He's going for the reset. Can he get it? He misses the mark. So that's going to be a nice block coming from Honda Bees. But Anapapa taking a little bit too much damage. And the flame shot will be enough to kill him off.
What a beauty that was. And Changu comes in with the very first blood. So Harley, as per usual, has been able to actually pop off Gowl as well as Bite. This is going to be over on the top portion of the map, making sure the entry point is going to be guard off from any members of Binasic does have. If they do have any sort of cheeky plans, it's not going to be now. That's going to be working out. But Honda Beast, though.
Ooh. Honda Beast, you know, doing on the front line tanks, but Plainflix going for the retribution. He is going to be able to steamroll his way through. He's got level 3s. He's looking for the fight. He's got the execute on top of that. 30 gaming. Going for a little bit scout. Anapolos was scouted out, but you can see the gangs are coming in. Tercemar also going to go for the fight. How unfortunately say, Anabai actually steals off the orange buff early on. Somehow, as a top side, there is going to be a dive attempt. Yuri will get caught up. Changu might actually lose his life as well. He doesn't have this level 4, but Anagao going for a side step, but it's going to be enough to give him the 4. 30 gaming, very so low. Honda B is going for a little bit of harassment, but here comes the bull. The Glorious Buffet going for the re-engage. 30 gaming, going to go for the side steps as well. Anapolo's very tanky, but no overall commitments, and Changu will actually lose out on the fight as Yuri catches the kill. Sorry, losing out on the kill as Anabai shuts him out.
Yeah, I guess that he was expecting the river crab to be pretty much low. He just wanted to steal it away. So, what's it gonna be? 2-2 for the rare moment here. We see a little bit of a slower tempo as compared to the past matches, which was definitely an eye for an eye. No pun intended for Benedetta that doesn't see any sort of eyeball staring down at her, because of the amount of games that has been having Benedetta banned away. Now, Honda Beast already has a little bit of information to work with the rest of Binasic. They're trying to actually march right in. They have the glue, securing the kill, but the turtle will still go over the hands of Tercemar, and that's still a 1-for-1.
Yep, Anapapa is going to get focused down here, so they are going to trade a little bit more here as Anapapa going to be the next one to fall. So going to be 2-for-1 in favor of Binasic, but they will lose the turtle in that sense. So Tercemar still steamrolling his way through. 30 Gaming still needs to get some sort of harm on this Moskov before he actually comes up online. Meanwhile, Windtalker already purchased coming in from 30 Gaming, means the Purify is going to try and save his life here. But Anapolo is going to go to commitment, but the Painfix actually getting caught out. He might actually die for this, but the triple save not going to be committed to the flame shot. Ooh, la la! Aggressiveness coming in, but Honda is looking to party from the sides as Harley going to go in for the push, but unfortunately Kagura will not survive. Will survive as Hylos will be focused down. Changu already being waited up from Anapapa.
Yeah, and over the top side here, this is where Claudia tries to actually go in for another trade. Going in with the big damages. And Claudia, she has finally found her very first kill. Here comes the ejector as well. 30 Gaming getting a little bit of flip. Damage being done. No kills whatsoever, but 5-5. This is closer than we all thought.
Agreed, agreed. But Tercemar still winning in terms of objectives. The economy still swinging in favor of Tercemar. Meanwhile, the purple buff is gonna be contested here. This is gonna be not an easy one here. Oh, Tercemar, but Anabai waiting for the right moment. Changu who's gonna go trade for that. It's gonna be 50-50s, but Anabai is still surviving the first initial fight though. So that's gonna be EXP heading his way.
Yeah, Anabai could have possibly run off for a fair bit more, but Yuri's just by the corner so far. Now, a dive being set right into place. Here comes Glorious Pathway.
Yep, the Glorious Breath comes in, and that's going to be Moskov getting focused out as Honda B is going for the split. Going to try to isolate the fight, tries to pull it a little bit back. Is anyone going to be provided assist? The flame shot comes in. Oh my goodness, Anapapa almost losing his life, but Honda B is all by himself. He's super tanky, but where's the rest of Cavalry? It seems like he has been abandoned, but fortunately for him, he does have to flicker, and he will disengage from this fight completely. Means this tier 1 will somehow survive momentarily.
Yeah, and here comes Deadly Magic over on the mid side as well. Anabai should be able to actually hold on. But this is a little bit dangerous because Painflick is just by the corner as well. But Papa now trying to inflict a little bit of a threat. But here comes
triple
Hayabusa.
sweep. Ooh, doesn't want to go. They want to secure the turtle, saving it up a little bit more for next fight. Anapolos reveals his position, but here comes Anapapa. The ejector A coming in. Hanabi's actually getting pulled out. The Saber missing the mark, completely gets focused down. Great attempt coming from Tercemar, but the counter engagement comes in. Hanabi's cannot do too much. They need to buy time, and that's exactly what Binasic do. But how long can they drag this out? Because they need farm up on 30 gaming. Meanwhile, the split push are coming in. Anago is going to go in for the challenge. Chang'u going for the push. Unfortunately, Turtle comes in. The spear comes in as well. Doesn't seem to connect. As Binasic will try and back out. The flame shot as well. Whoa, the damage from Tambay.
Yeah, and of course the element of the spear just being popped across. And once it hits, it definitely going to be taking some significant health bars, but nothing too much coming from 30 Gaming just
30 Gaming
yet. But this is an opportunity out there. Just having a little bit of a shred of health with a crap available. Meanwhile, Papa's going to be taken out by the Deadly Magic. So make that 5 kills in total for Chang'u.
Yeah, they need some sort of damage coming Binasic, and somehow Painflix hasn't been able to get those one-click, one-shots thus far, and it's really ridiculous considering how Binasic is just there in this vicinity. Here comes the spear coming in, giving a little bit of vision control, but it doesn't exactly help too much. Tambay scouts out Yuri, looking for those one-shot combos. Unfortunately, will miss the mark. Yuri trying her best to actually go in for the kind of split push. But I feel like this is going to be a tough one. Warwick's up on Claudia, and the Clock of Destiny up on Polos. This means, is this the right time to go? Seems like they are going to try for it as well, as Bagas will get completely obliterated with the Hardy Saber combo. Anagao going to get pulled back. Here comes the combo here as well. Where's the setup? Dirty Gaming needs to pull him back. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to connect as the push comes in. Hanabi is going for another push here. Napa going for the eject, but the Purify disengaged. Unstoppable force will be enough. But can Chang'u do a little bit too much? Anapapa going for the side steps. But where's the damage? Where's the damage? It seems like that should be all. As the backline also coming in. The flank is also small. Tambay going for the push. Chang'u needs to go for a side step, but he does have damage. Tambay is going to take a little bit more too much damage, but he will survive. No, he does not. Chang'u still going for the pokes here, but Hanabi will secure the deal. As Binasic is not over yet, but taking too much damage here. Yuri going to get focused down from the sides instead. But what? She's not dead? Where's Yuri?
He just got that big blow of damage, and out of nowhere, you see the glue go down. On a piece, okay. Tambay managed to actually go in for some of all these jukes, especially when they were under the turret as well. Now the Chipmunk does get the upper hand. After that series of a battle, now they are tied 10-10. It looks pretty even, but there is 3,000 of gold difference because of the turret difference overall.
Agreed.
Not a single turret.
For the stun, that's going to be a perfect one here. The follow-up connection comes in as well, and that's going to be an easy takedown on towards Anapapa. But fortunately for him, he has to pull himself together. He's died 5 times. It's all good. But Tercemar currently is still leading economy as Claudia looking for a couple of fights here. Great setup coming 30 games. Seems to be giving a little bit of problem here towards Tercemar. Whereas Binasic not over yet. They're still trying to get some sort of catch potential. As you can see, they have the triple sweep, but the biggest target to focus there is going to be Claudia as well as Tambay on that Kakura. They haven't been able to find those opportunities. They're trying to use Yuri as bait. Anapol is not going to be revealing himself, but seems to be top side here. Chang going to get focused out. Does he get the eject? Yes, it is, and that's going to be an easy takedown coming in from Tercemar.
Okay, I guess that Tercemar definitely is out for blood. Meanwhile,
what is this?
Yuri has got to actually go in for the quad channels, but instead get tossed right across with the ejector as well. She'll be able to actually hold on for dear life, but the pressure is already on. Tercemar is going to be taking slow takedowns there on those turrets, but Hanabi's. He's in position though. Where's the rest of them?
Going for the split, trying to get some sort of aggression here. Can he pull anyone back? Seems like they don't exactly want to overcommit to this here. 30 Gaming doesn't exactly have the damage, but now another armor coming off Hanabi's means that's going to be a little bit more tankiness coming from this glue. Tercemar, they have to cut the back lines, but at the same time, slowly and surely, glue is going to be a very, very annoying tank hero. Whereas Binasic, they're just waiting on 30 Gaming. He's level 11. He's got some sort of farm, but Claudia is just 2 levels ahead as of yet.
Meanwhile, with the Lord already spawning up, Tercemar definitely is in the best potential position here to really catch somebody on. Hanabees knows that there's going to be somebody in the bush. Immediately goes in for Ana Papa. He gets blown up, but he's still going out, trying to actually look for Changu. Meanwhile, Changu getting chased down. He does have very little health left, and they will get that takedown onto the Harley, while the rest of Tercemar, they're hitting them hard. And this is where Hanabees tries to actually stick by for a tad bit more. Flickers away, and at least they only have so little to lose. Meanwhile, Tornado!
Oh, massive damage coming from Arango. Tercemar won that fight hands down, 5v4. Taking 2 to 30 Gaming. He understands the situation. He needs some sort of farm. Lord's gonna be contest, but Painflakes catches Kagura. This is big. This is huge. This is time. They've got Hanabees buying time, and the Lord down towards the 50%. Is all gonna be out of steal. It's about 30 Gaming. Gonna be joining fight as well. Anapapa looking for the fight. Where's the ejector? It's gonna pull. It misses the mark, but Painflakes is there. Who gets the Lord? It's gonna be Tercemar, and everyone from Binasic needs to back out. But Hanabees is still there. He pulls back one. Where's the re-engage? And here comes the glorious pathway. They did for the shutdown, but unfortunately, Yuri is so strong. They take down Claudia. They lost the Lord, but they trade 3 for 3. And Tercemar so weak. But now, Binasic, they will be able to defend against this. They want a little bit small skirmish, and this is where it's go time for Binasic. 30 Gaming needs this space. He needs this farm. They are going to continue to push. Meanwhile, the middle tower is going to expose here from side Binasic. They will have Yuri to defend against this, but now, with 10 seconds left on the clock, can they get even more on this here? Hanabe is going for the split, going for the pull, and that's going to be some serious damage coming from Binasic.
Wow, Binasic, they just managed to just pummel them down after that Lord fight. They say, you're not going to go out of this without taking a blow. And Tercemar, you know, they are just having a little bit of the hiccups right there without having most of their members up available, but at the very least, this inhibitor is still right there, standing tall. Now, Yuri. Even 39K, Yuri's just gonna be casually walking in.
Yuri. Anago reviewed himself, immediately going for the OK shot to go. Does she have the quad shadows? You can see getting focused down. Claudia's going for the dive as well. They're splitting all the way through. Yuri goes for the back lines, but he's gonna try and sidestep the whole way through. But eventually the lucky crit comes in. It's gonna be enough. Meanwhile, middle happened as well. Anapapa almost getting focused down. They get a dive in on towards the back line. Changu is down. That's gonna be 2 for 2. Hanabe's gonna buy time a little bit more, but the Necklace of Difference effects is gonna slow down his healing. So this is gonna be Tercemar going on full offense once again. Great catch coming on Yuri on Chang'u.
Wow. Okay. Tercemar finally has been able to look for that opening as well. Now they do have a siege minion over on the corner. Emily gets cleared out. And that's where we see Painflix, of course. He needs to also get ready for the upcoming objective that's coming up over on top of Shun River. And Tercemar just taking a step-by-step approach. All they have to do is hit it hard.
Interesting approach coming from how Binasic is playing here. You know, Moskov doesn't exactly have the strongest range, but because they're clearing cliff waves, the additional spike effect is actually zoning out Tercemar, and because of this, it's actually buying so much time, and slowly but surely, the true damage is gonna kick in.
Speaking of the true damage, definitely will be a huge blow towards those that has been able to build a whole lot of all these defensive items out there, but, you know, it is currently at this point where it's a stalemate until there is a little bit more challenge for the Lord.
17 seconds left.
And over on the bottom side, they don't really send members to actually bounce out the way, but what they want is a
30. Oh no, 30, he got caught out. That's going to be not looking good for him. Tercemar gets the biggest catch of their life. This might be it. Can they take it to, Anago gets bursted down, but the mortality is that's keeping him alive here. He's got the sustain. Honda Beast is going to try buy a little bit more time. Painflix already used the triple, so it means they do not have damage. They're going for the pull, but Anabai going for the backlines as well. Trying to get a little bit cheeky, tries to take down Inhibitor, but fortunately for Binasic, they managed to defend against this, but 30 Gaming, that was so unfortunate for him. He cannot afford to die. And fortunately for him, he's got a very slow, short cooldown respawn timer, as the timer is going to be past 15-minute mark. And this is where things will get a little bit disgusting. 30 Gaming does got a Scarlet Phantom, and there's going to be the Tercemar trying to stall them in this track. As you can see, the Lord is going to be up on 15 seconds.
That's right. Now this buff definitely is still up available. I guess they just really want to pull Papa right in. They're ready to actually take him on, but he knows a threat when he smells one. 5 seconds on the clock, and this is where it may just be one of the final battles out there, because the Lord now getting hit upon by the side of the Tercemar. They're going to be having a little bit of a rush going on for this. Meanwhile, they focus on Anagao instead. But where's the priorities, ladies and gentlemen? Because there is the rest of them coming across. Hanabi's trying to actually buy a little bit more time. Can they actually make it out for this Lord takedown? Papa now zoning them away. Meanwhile, the Tercemar, they won't be able to actually secure it. Rose going to be being bought there by Anagao, but he does go down no matter what. Papa getting chased alongside Anapos. Now the fight back begins. Binasic, they're winning the trades though. Now Anabai has to actually fall right back. With that said, this should be a turret takedown for Binasic.
Oh, they've got 2 men down, but the Lord is pushing from side to Tercemar. They have what it takes to defend against this. This is going to be a long, drawn-out fight. Binasic fighting for their last tournament life. Painflix is starting to hurt, and he does have the triple sweep. Does he want to commit into Anapapa? But the Lord seems to be the bigger picture for now. Anapapa going to go for the challenge. And what are you thinking? Anapapa going for the focus. You can see Claudia ready for the assist, but unfortunately, say Painflix just doesn't have enough damage to shut him out. But he does take a little bit too much damage from Tambay. Wow, that's some serious clean shot coming in.
Yeah, that's some really great stuff overall, and it's still not that clear cut. Even the Lord has already been taken down as well, even though it was Lumine's Lord. Didn't really hit too hard over on the side of Binasic's inhibitor. 17 minutes of play. This is definitely a heck of a best of 3. Binasic still trying to look for the opening. This is going to be the sweep coming out there with OG Shadow Kill.
And Honda BC here going for the split. He's gonna go try and backline as well. But Anapapa, what are you doing? The ejector comes in, he goes back. But can he survive? The flame shot not gonna be even enough as well. The glorious profile keeping himself alive. And Yuri manages to survive this, but the counter and push coming from BNSC. As Shang-U going for the backline, pushes the ball back. They go for a trade and they're completely pulling them out. Honda B is looking for the catch. Can he stick onto his other polos? Looks like in the last second. Yes, he can. He's looking for the push and he pulls them back at the right moment. And that's gonna be the tank down. As BNSC goes for the as well. But Anago, what are you doing? He's all alone by himself, and that's gonna be killing streak with a triple kill from Binasic. And that's gonna be 554k economy in his hands of Binasic with 3 men down. That's a long cooldown timer. That means Binasic is going to go all in. They want to see game number 3, and they're pulling and push. Anapapa going for the defense here, but Roger trying his best here, but he gets stick out towards the ledge. He gets pulled out. That's gonna be game, and that's gonna be it. Because right now, Claudia is gonna get focused down as Binasic gonna get completely blundered away as Tercemar only has Anapapa. Anabai is back, but it's too late for them.
What a game this is. Binasic has been able to really clutch it in that very moment. And